isotropic breathing. And isotropic breathing is when you breathe very deeply. When you breathe hard, well not hard, but stronger, and you can feel the breath going down the back of your throat like a... Someone practice that now and see if you can feel the breathing. As you breathe it, you can feel it going down the back of your neck. But what it does, there's a nerve on the top of your there that opens up and allows more oxygen into your hypothalamus and into your pineal gland and all those things. So scientifically, not just good for getting breath into your lungs, it's good for getting oxygen into your head. So today we're going to practice isotropic breathing. And we're going to do that for about 25 minutes. Okay? And again, what I've done, I've got a song that or music that I really like. It's a 6-minute session, and I play it 4 6s of 24 times. And that's all we're going to do. So we're going to do each song. We're going to do something different over that 24 minutes. Okay, and I'll guide you through it. This is where I'm blushing, but it's not about Jesus. But this is part of the thing we're going to do this morning. Is the first bit I'm pushing you through it, then I'll guide you through it. The first thing we're going to do, we all talk about Jesus and the Sacred Heart, but we all talk about this all the time, but what we're going to do for the first 6 minutes, we're going to breathe through our heart. Okay? Simple. And as we breathe into our heart, Mantak also says smile to your heart. So I'm going to remind you, smile and breathe through yours. As you smile and you draw attention to that by smiling, you'll actually feel it activating by doing that as well. So the first one, we're going to smile to our heart. The next one, you can see here Jesus has got a halo, but one of the talks I did with Lisa once was very lovely, and she spoke about we all have a mantle, and it's an energy that sits around your head. And I call it more like the camera version is more like the Viewmaster, as some of you older people might remember here. We all had the Viewmasters. Yeah. And you click in, you go Egypt, Rome thing. So when we connect in with our mantle, it's the vehicle for us to connect and to choose the energies that we wish to connect with during the day. Okay, whether it's a divine energy, whether it's how to cook breakfast, doesn't matter. So it's another muscle that we can exercise, and the more we exercise it, the more we can connect to the divine, to spirit, or to dead people, whatever you wish to do. But one of the biggest challenges for me during the day is I sit for this hour and I feel so lovely and cushy, and it carries on for about an hour or two. Then again, I get lost in my day. So the trick is to get in that practice and practice and practice, that you can sit like this all the time. And I use the excuse, and Lisa, I say to Lisa, well, it's easy for you because you're sitting in that healing room all day, and it's beautiful for you to be able to do this. I've got to speak to chefs and Indian chefs and Chinese people who try and bargain with me all day long, and of course I get back into my head. But that's my challenge, isn't it? And we've all got challenges, so that the challenge is to stay in your heart all day long. All right? So we start for heart. Mantle, if you find the mantle, you breathe into it. You imagine it there, imagine you've got a halo, and for 6 minutes we're going to breathe into our mantle. All right? And then we're going to come back into our body, and then I'm going to put you through a thing that I want you to imagine that we have our crown chakra, and we're going to have a dove come out of our crown chakra. And on the dove, it's got a little bit of a string. I got this when we did the Kriya Yoga weekend. A little bit of string, and it's going to go up, got to pierce through the atmosphere, out into the universe, past our sun, past our, wherever it's going to go until we reach that center of source. And then I want you to visualize a panel of light coming back down along that from God, from source, from whatever you call it, and coming back into your head. And I'm going to give you a little mantra to do while you imagine that. All right? And then the next 6 minutes, we're going to do it over our whole body. Okay? This is just what I do. So I'm going to share with you in my little way. All right.
You know he's warm enough to sit still for that when you're sure. Yeah?
And again, feel free if you like the music. And as you can see, I've got the same song. Well, what we do it. I have it for 10 times. That gives me 60 minutes. So I do a different thing every six minutes. And it's just a good way of keeping everyone in track, or keeping myself in track as into a ritual, how to do things. So I am very nervous. So here we go. So first thing we remember, start with the heart. Shut your eyes. Isotopic breathing. Breathe into your heart. Smile to your heart. Feel it glow. Big breath right down to the base of the spine. Now imagine yourself sitting in the middle of your heart. See yourself there. And as you breathe in, the flames in your heart start to grow. And you're in the middle of that beautiful golden light. Smile to yourself. When you're blowing a flame in a fire, as you breathe in, you feel it grow and extend bigger. Smile to yourself in your heart. smile to your pineal gland. So you can either concentrate on the pineal gland or imagine the mantle around your head, your own personal halo. For the next 6 minutes we're going to breathe into our halo. This is our divine connection. Deep breathe all the way down. You feel it come in the back of your throat. Gorging blood into the head. And fresh oxygen. Coming closer. Your loved ones that have passed. Beautiful angels, masters, feel them glow. As you've switched your light on, saying, I'm ready. Let me be a beacon. If it works for you, imagine that it's opening or flipping open. And a dove is going to fly out of your crown chakra, and it's going to connect, fly straight up, through the clouds, out through the atmosphere, through the planets, past the sun, past our galaxy, to the central sun that sits in the middle of all the galaxies, to the place of source. As it hits there, imagine a beam of light travelling back along, back down, back into your crown chakra now. A continuous beam of golden light. Breathe it into your body. Each breath, feel your body fill with golden light. But instead of your mantle being like a lighthouse, allow your whole body to be a lighthouse. Now repeat under your breath. I invite divine light into every cell of my body. And I release from my cellular structure everything that is not love, light, and forgiveness. I invite divine light into every cell of my body. And I release from my cellular structure everything that is not love, light, and forgiveness. Be the lighthouse. Allow yourself to be the divine vessel that we have come here on this planet to be. Feel your body radiating like a fire as that light fills every part of your auric field. Breathe it in, it flickers, permeate every part of your body, every part of your auric field. Light into every cell of my body, and I release from my cellular structure everything that is not love, light, and forgiveness. everything that is not love, light, and forgiveness. Keep that beautiful glow going in your body. Dear God, allow me to be a divine vessel of light. So that I may share them with those that I love, the people that I work with, the people in my community. Glow like the lighthouse. Be that beacon. Under your breath. I invite the divine to heal my body. I invite the divine to heal my heart. I invite the divine to heal my mind. I invite the divine to heal my life. I invite the divine to heal my body. I invite the divine to heal my mind. I invite the divine to heal my heart. I invite the divine to heal my life. Keep breathing deeply. Repeat under your voices, under your breath. Thy will be done. Today is a day of completion. I give thanks for this perfect day. Where miracle will follow miracle and wonders will never cease. Thy will be done Today is a perfect day. Today is a day of completion. Where miracle shall follow miracle. And wonders will never cease. Sit there in the silence. Breathe deeply. Smile. Smile to your heart. Smile to your mind. Smile to your body. Smile to the divine. One last thing I want you to repeat. I invite the divine into my life. I invite the divine into my life. I invite the divine into my life. We're all lighthouses. We're all ambassadors of the light. We're all ambassadors of God, whoever your God is. Today is a perfect day. I give thanks for a perfect day. Where miracle shall follow miracle, and wonders will never cease. I give the thanks for this perfect day.